We got a good look today at something we've seen very little of since this crisis began almost 7 weeks ago. The spot in the Gulf where the Deepwater Horizon once stood. It's now the scene of feverish activity, an oily, smelly disaster zone. NBC's Kerry Sanders flew over it today. He's back in Grand Isle tonight. Kerry, tell us what you found.
Well, Lester, we joined a Coast Guard helicopter crew that's on deployment from their position in the Great Lakes region. They're down here. They let us get on board with them on their Dolphin helicopter. We went to a refueling stop. Then we did a straight shot out to where the Deepwater Horizon was once in the Gulf of Mexico. And we had a unique vantage point on the work that is now underway.
Scheduled mission is Sector New Orleans, Coast Guard 6529 or en route scheduled mission.
This is a rare look thanks to the Coast Guard and the helicopter flight 6529 from Traverse City, Michigan, because they brought us right over Deepwater Horizon. You can see the natural gas that's burning off there. The good news this morning, according to Admiral Thad Allen with the Coast Guard, is that that cap, while not perfectly fit, is capturing upwards of 10,000 barrels of oil. But still, I think the most surprising thing here is not that you can see the sheen on the water here, but up here at 500 feet, you can also smell it. As you look out there, first of all, you can see Deepwater Horizon. There you see it right there. But just off to the side there and over there, those are the relief wells. That's the platforms where they're trying to go down and then do this really intricate hard turn, a 90-degree turn where they're going to meet. And if everything goes according to plan, and again, this is all experimental, they'll be able to seal it off to stop this flow that's coming out.
There's oil and sheen all over right back there.
This far into this disaster, you'd expect to see endless miles, hundreds of miles of booms protecting, but you don't. Here you can see where they have put some booms in place. They're at the high tide level there, and the idea is to stop the oil on this barrier island. This is an example of some of the damage that's taking place as the oil rolls in. You can clearly see the discoloration, and that discoloration is the oil. And what it does is it coats the vegetation, and it causes it to choke, almost suffocate it, and so it dies. As we see those brown pelicans flying in formation, as they touch down on the water, that's what happens. They get coated in oil. So right now they're safe. They're above the oil. But if they get down in that oil, it causes them to lose their natural repellent of the water. And so they begin to sink.
We followed the pelicans for a while. They never did touch down. The experts say they don't know the difference between oil or not, but very interestingly, that sheen on the top, that discoloration, it makes it very hard to see down under the water. And the pelicans, well, that's how they feed. They're spot feeders. They're flying over, they look down, they see some fish, and they go for it. So there's also a concern if they don't get caught in the oil, they may actually go hungry here because they can't see the fish down below. Lester?
Quite a journey, Kerry. Thank you.